Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe, and this is my Craftsmaster dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. So today's going to be the second blue belt video. We're going to continue on with creating our benchmark, and we have to go up to 144 throws today. So yesterday we did 77 of them, so that's going to leave us just shy of 70 throws today. So let's get our dice out, get ready, and start practicing and start throwing your dice so you can create that benchmark. We're going to go with a white and black dice today. And again, we're going to go with that 5-4-5-4 hardway set. And I have not done any throwing yet today, so this could be a cold start, but hey, that's all right. And let's get her going. A little bit low, and we have a 6-6-12 boxcars. Okay, good, it's working. Second day using a roll tracker, and I am learning some things about it, so that's kind of cool. Three, 1, 4. Actually, it's a 3, 1, 4. And we have to make sure that we're using the right die, or the black dies on the right side. So when I enter the results, that's what I'm throwing in. Good morning, John. Good morning, Navaldo. Good morning, Mike. So they are almost done with the first round of the international shooting competition. 2-1-3, shocker. Almost done with the first round. They're narrowing it down to the top 32 people. And I think there's going to be somewhere between 45 and 50 people in the competition this year, or this time around. And thus far, I'm at number 18, spot number 18. And we have a 4-6, Waylon's best friend on the end. And second round will be coming up hopefully next week sometime. And the second round is going to consist of the top two. You're going to go with two shooters, and then they're going to take the best of those two shooters. So in other words, 1-1 snake eyes. So in other words, you're going to go through two complete shots, all the way from a come out to a 7 out, and then they'll take the best score from those two, and that will be what's marked on your record for that second round. And they're going to be narrowing it from 32 down to 16. So we have a lot of practice to do to get up to there. 6-4-10, Waylon's best friend on the end again. Roll tracker's a little slow today. No, it didn't enter in. Why is that? 6-4. Let's get that working here, guys. 6-4. There we go. I have to make sure that I'm watching that to make sure that they enter in. And again, like I said, for everybody that's just joining in, 5-5, hard 10. So 10 is a hot number today. For everybody just joining in, we're going to do the second batch of creating the benchmark. And remember, there's going to be 216 throws to create that benchmark. And we did 78 or something like that yesterday. And we're going to get up to the 144 number today. And then we'll end it with a 7 out. So we'll get there another 6 and another 4, 6, 10. So 10 again. That should be a fire bet or a repeater at least. It's the third time we've hit that here. So we got 5, 4, 5, 4 hard way set. And again, all we're doing is just tracking results. We have a 6.5 min moyo. For this benchmark, we're really not worried about what we get. We're just tracking the results so we have a starting point for our dice shooting journey. And as we go through the blue belt, we're going to document those 5,000 throws. And when we get the purple belt, that's when we're going to actually be making the changes in our throw, in our grips, in the way we throw, in the way we set the dice, everything. So that way we can hopefully get some better results in that. We have a 5, 3, 8. And yesterday, if you guys did not catch the video, we had a 33 roller at the end. Where was that number when I was doing the shooting competition? Unreal. If the dice are not set properly, if they're not comfortable, make sure you set them down and redo it again. And we have a 6-6 boxcars, midnight. So, guys, I hope you're getting practice in as well and doing all this. We're on roll number 10 right here. That was a little bit long and a little bit to the right. We lucked out. 2-2, hard 4. Usually if that rolls and hits the back wall or I throw long, usually that gives you the 5-2-7. So we got lucky there. That was an on-axis throw, so that was good. They split apart a little bit. We got boxcars again. We are hitting the pairs this morning in the hard ways. So at least they're consistent. That's 1 plus, I guess. So I'm glad to see John's in this morning. He said that he's not going to be doing his show this morning. Good morning, Chris. He's going to be doing his fireside craps this morning instead. It's about a 2-hour session. We have a 459 center field 9. And he released it last night, I believe, on Spotify, and I did listen to it. Very interesting show. I got through almost an hour worth before I needed to turn it off. It was good background entertainment while I was doing my work, at work. Remember that we're using 2 different color dice. So we can track the left die and the right die. 4, 6, 10. Waylon's best friend on the end. 10 is a hot number this morning. That is the 4th time. Hey, we hit the tall guys. Wow. That was fast. So that's a good thing. That's 410 so far. And that would be a good thing to win during the 3rd round of the competition for shooting competition. Starting the third round, I believe they start 2-2, 4 hard 4. Throwing good today, guys. They start in the third round, I believe, giving you points instead of the number of rolls. You actually score points, and the people with the highest points are the ones that actually continue on. So this is throw number 15 right here. That's 6-6-12. Wow. Very cool, guys. Okay. It's the second after the point was made that we get the 12. We also hit the 12 on the come out rolls. Consistency. It amazes me how the different days, we got 314 Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. It amazes me how the different days when you throw the dice, you can be doing the same thing over and over and over, but different days produce different hot numbers or different signature numbers. And that's something I think that we're going to have to take into consideration once we do get into our betting and setting up how we're going to be betting at the craps table, which we will cover in a later belt level. That one was a little bit long. And there you go, guys. That's what happens when it throws long. We got lucky the last time. This time, not so much. 257. And I noticed that's a trademark result when it hits the bottom of the wall when it's coming down. So that's right. Okay, so that was a, I forget what that was. I think that was somewhere around 16 throws, somewhere around there. Okay, coming out. Same dice set, 5454. That's what we're using all the way through so we can record everything. And 2-2 hard 4. Mike from On Point Craps. Hitting a lot of hard ways today, which means that we must be doing something good. We have an SOR of 9.5 right now so far in our benchmark. SRR 6.3, so those numbers are starting to come up and starting to look pretty decent. We started off a little shaky yesterday. Those numbers are pretty low yesterday. Rolls, dice stuck to the table and they came up short of the back wall. Again, we're going to count it. 1, 6, 7. 7 out. So it'll bring our numbers down a little bit, but it depends on the casino that you're at, guys. Some casinos will call that a no roll. We're going to call it a roll because we are recording them. Some casinos don't care. When I go to Green Bay, you could throw them 2 feet away from the back wall and they still count it. Come out 7, 3, 4, 7. That's amazing. Some of the dice that they let go here in Green Bay, I just kind of shake my head and laugh and say, wow, where did that come from? I mean, not even close to hitting the back wall, and they count it. So, and then I went on a cruise ship last year, and it had to touch back wall with both dice. And even if you're like a millimeter away with one of the dice, they call it no roll immediately. So every place is different. 6-5 mid-mo yo. I believe they're still coming out, so that's a pay. That's a win on the pass line. Yeah, that was a still come out. And 3-3 hard 6. We got a point of 6, another hard way. And guys, make sure if you don't have the dice, you're not rolling along, make sure you play along. Get your strategies going. Start seeing if you can make some money off my rolls. So this is going to be roll number 100. towards creating our benchmark. Six 12 boxcars. Midnight. That is a very hot number today. That's since we started benchmark, we have that rolled that 8 times already. So 8 times out of the last 100 rolls. That's a pretty high number. So that roll was very long, and we lucked out. We got a 246. 246. Yeah, John announced he has a heart appointment, checkup, his annual, I think. And Chris is saying in the chat that hope all goes well, and I do as well. 134, Big Joe from Craftsmaster Journey. And Chris, I'm surprised you didn't enter the dice throwing competition. You're a pretty good shot, as far as I know. I felt obligated to. 4610, well, it's best friend on yen. I felt obligated to do it since I'm going through and doing the level up program and trying to learn and teach at the same time. So I was kind of brought into it. Walk the walk if you do the talk. A little short on that left die was short, and we got a 437 out. So if it comes up short, I begin at sevens, and if I hit that bottom wall and way down, I get that 7 as well. It's a different 7 that I'm getting. I get the 5-2 if I hit that bottom of the wall when the dice come down, and if I come up short, it's been the 4-3. So that's something I need to be very careful with, obviously. And that's a pattern that's starting to develop, so that's stuff that we need to keep in the back of our mind for when we're throwing the dice. 4, 5, 9, center field 9. That's rolled 105, 106 coming up here. And I'm curious to see how the numbers are going to be showing here. Once we get done, I'll go through the statistics so far. Yesterday, when I did the statistics at the end, 6612 again, boxcars. Yesterday, when I did the statistics at the end of the show, I didn't realize my microphone wasn't working, and I changed that, so hopefully it works today. So you can listen to my lovely voice even more. Not right. And we have a 4-2-6. Both dice on axis, single pitch. Remember, the first 3 sessions here of the blue belt level are going to be creating that benchmark. Sessions 4 through 14 are going to be just throwing the dice and recording 100 throws each. So that way we'll be up quite a bit past that 1,000 throw mark. And then starting, we have a 5-6 mid-mo yo. And then starting with session number 15, we're going to actually start doing recording of the throws with chips in addition to the roll tracker on the table, so that we can make a mental image of what kind of numbers we're throwing. What are the hot numbers? What are our signature numbers? And we are also going to make a mental note of what the dice are doing. So we're going to try to track one of the dice all the way down to the end of the table, and we're going to practice doing that. We got a 5, 3, 8. We're going to practice doing that starting with session number 15. So that way when you get to regular dice and you don't have the two different color dice, you can follow the dice down the table and you can see what's happening to them, so we can, be able to make our adjustments in a more expedient manner. That one felt weird coming out, but we got a decent result. 3, 2, 5. Like I said, it felt a little bit weird coming out of the hand. I don't know. It felt like the right dice went out a little bit sooner than the left one did. But we lucked out. And the more throws you get in, the more you're going to get that down. The more you're going to be able to tell what's going on with the dice as they leave the hand, as they fly through the air, as they hit the back wall. 2, 3, 5 this time. So 5 is our signature number this time around, it seems like. That's our second time with the 5 this time. We're going on roll number 8 for this throw, for this shooter. Two, 2, 4, hard 4, back on that hard way. Mike from On Point Craps. Roll number 113 coming up. That one felt good. 5, 3, 8. That one felt good coming out, and I like the way it landed. It landed tight up against the wall, or close to the wall. Nice to see that happen more often. Once you have a table you're going to, shooting station, not the ideal setup. It's not the ideal setup, Chris, but it is better than a lot of people have. As long as you can get the distance down, the 9, 8, 9, 10 feet away, then it should work. We have a 3, 2, 5. Or what you could do, Chris, is you can pay for me to come up by you and we can make a table together. How's that? Oh, yeah. That one felt good coming up, but I don't like the way they bounced around. We got a 6, 4, 10. Big bend on the end. This is roll number 12 on this shooter. And we just hit the tall again, guys. That's the second time we hit the tall today. Three, 5, 8. That's our third 8 on this shooter. So the 5 and the 8 are the hot numbers on this shooter. I like the height of that one. That was nice, and they came out nice. 3-2-5. Now, I don't know why. I'm doing really good throwing here today. I wish I would have done this the other day when we did my shooting on Saturday for the competition. Saturday did a 4, a 2, and a 12. Today, I think I only had one roll under 10. That's a leaner. We have a 2, 2, 1, 3, shocker. I think that might be the first time we did that today. I'm not sure. The shocker. I think that's the second one. So let's see if we can hit that small. The only number we need is to get that 2, and when we get that small, we made them all today. We made them all yesterday with that 33 roller as well. And we have a 4, 5, 9, center field 9. I do not like the way that those dice landed. They hit the corner and they rolled out, they kicked out. So that is not optimal for my throw, but we lucked out. And that was the point, so that's nice. So the first thing you're going to do when you get a house is a table built. So you're going to bring me over to Philadelphia, Chris, to help you build it. So hopefully you have a room that's big enough. We have a 2-1-3 shocker. So still looking for a point. In the competition, that's worth -1 point. So you got to make sure we avoid that on the come-outs. So it's a -1 point on a come-out. If you get a 7 or 11 on the come-out, that's actually a +1 point. So that's part of the scoring system that they have set up. That one felt a little bit long. We lucked out here. We got a 6-2-8. So I believe our point is going to be 8. This is going to be shot number 18 coming up here. Having some good rolls today. And they tend to go in waves here. 3-2-5. House is being selective on the man cave. There you go. Sooner or later, that man cave will become her cave as well, buddy. Ooh, terrible throw. Decent result. 1, 5, 6 mixer, guys. That's our first mixer today. I don't like the way they landed. The dice took off on me there. This is roll number 20 coming up here. Way long here, guys. 1-1. Snake eyes. Got lucky again. Usually that's a 5-2 when I do that. 1-1. Snake eyes. And hey, is that what I think it is? That is the all, guys. We got the all small and the all made them all. So it's the second day in a row we got the all tall small. So that's awesome to see. Light it up green, Chris said. So terrible throw, but I'll take the result. In shooting competition, it's worth 150 points, I believe. In the small is worth 30 points, the tall is worth 30 points. We have a 5-6 mid-mo yo. Chiro is showing up today here and there. And we have row 126 coming up. And a 369 center field 9. So that's a fire bet there. And that's one thing I need to learn more about is repeaters and fire bets. I don't have any of those run by me. That one felt weird coming out, and we have a 1-6-7. 7 out. But not until after we got that tall, all tall, small. So that's awesome. And that was roll number 23. So not a bad throw. 23 rolls on that one. Let's see if we can get another one that's 20 plus. And if so, that'll be our third one for the day. That's not too shabby. Coming out. Terrible throw, and we have that's a leaner, it's a 4. So we have a 4-3-7 on the come out. I'll take that. Terrible throw, but I'll take the number right now. So that's our 7th come out 7 that we've done so far. We have an SOR so far of 9.8, which is pretty respectable. SRR of 6.4. Still looking for a point. And we have a 2-1-3 shocker. Still looking for that point. And we have a 5-2-7. That's still a come out 7, so that's good. I've been known to throw 7s on those come outs. We have the SOR up to 10 right now. Wow. Amazing. And 3-2-5. So 5 will become the point. And we've got 13 more throws here. So let's see if we can get at least 13 in here before we get that dreaded big red. Six, 4, 10. Whalen's best friend on the end. Both of the dice are within a quarter of an inch away from the side back wall, so that was nice. 6, 4, 10. That's exactly what I'm looking for, guys, when they come down like that. That 6, not so much, but the positioning of the dice was nice. 4-1-5. Tell you what, this is a benchmark that we're creating. If I keep on rolling like this, I'm gonna have to really do some serious work, guys. For the up to 5,000, 145. I have to do some serious work in order to improve on these numbers here, guys, because we're getting some pretty good results so far. And I would like to think that a lot of that has to do with the training that we've done up to this point. The height tool and the laser level and trying to hit the targets, you know, concentrate on the energy in the dice, all those things that we have done up to this point, working on our dice grip, all that stuff. I think has contributed to this. 369. Again, like I said, in the past, I have done some training, but it's been very minimal. This has been very extensive for any of my past throwing practices or training that I've really done in the past. Um, so I'm really happy on how things are starting to shape up. Hopefully they continue. 5-5 R10. The perfect throw for a hardway set. That was a touch long. We got lucky. 369, center field 9. And we're coming up to roll number 11. I wish I was thrown this way in the casino because I will guarantee you that I would be making some money off of these throws. That left die landed short, but we have a 5-6 mid-mo yo. I was thinking we're getting close to that tall, but we still need the 8 and the 12 in order to get the tall again. Let's see if we can get an 8 here. Close. 4-5-9, center field 9. Single pitch. That is our third 9 for the shooter. Three, 2, 5. No field 5. And that's the fourth time we've thrown a 5 for this shooter. 5 is hot today. We're up to 19 times since we started a benchmark on that 5. So 19 out of the last 140 rolls has been a 5. So that's definitely one of my signature numbers. And the 9 is also there. The 10 is up there. The 8 is up there. 6 is lagging. So good information to know. 1, 2, 3, shocker. So 3 more rolls, or we're going to go till the big red comes out. If you guys haven't, 112 Snake Eyes. If you guys haven't seen the Blue Belt video, it just came out yesterday. Check it out. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. It took me about an hour to shoot the video, and it took me probably about 6 or 7 hours to edit the video. That was my third attempt, I think, at using a green screen, which is kind of fun. A little bit wild, but again, Snake Eyes. Second time here. Second time in a row, actually, that we got Snake Eyes. A little bit low on that one. 246. Need to get a little more height in the throw. 246. We need the 2, 4, 8, and 12 yet. Five, 4, 9. Center field 9. Now is roll 145, so we're going to go past our goal today, but we're going to go till the big red shows. This is going to be roll number 19 coming up. If we can get at least 2 more in here, guys, that'll be our third roll where we did 2-2 hard 4. Awesome. Mike on Unplay Craps. That'll be the third shooter in a row that we had 20 or more throws today. And again, I wish I would have showed up last Saturday. I would have had a little bit better showing instead of the 12 that I ended up with. I was happy I got the 12, but would have been happier with something better. One, 3, 4, Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. Dice came down, they kissed and split off. Five, 6, Minmo Yo. So we can get away from the wall there. Kind of hit it in the corner, but that's all right. See if we can pick up the 2 here. Get the 2, we'll get the small. And there you go. 1, 6, 7. 7 out. And that was roll number 22. So let's look at our stats for the day here, guys, our for the benchmarks so far. If you look at the numbers, obviously the horn numbers are coming up way better than expected. Come out 7, just a little bit up. Our 7 outs are way below. Expected was 17, and we're somewhere around 11 or 12. So that's awesome to see. 11s are a little bit high. Everything else is kind of within limits. Our 6s are way below what they should be. Horn numbers are up. Hardways are down a little bit, but we hit quite a few hardways today. Field numbers are high, and the 4s and 10s are high. So different things that you can look at in that. Let me check over the chats here really quick. Chris says, great shooting, Joe. Thank you very much, Chris. Mike says, Chris, I like your build idea. Start with the room for your table and then everything else second. That's awesome. So anyhow, hey guys, thanks for showing up today. Was the second episode of the Blue Belt level, and we're going to continue this on tomorrow. So hey, my name is Joe, and this is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours as well.